One of the things that make countries strong in wars is their navies. In navies, nuclear submarines are as important as ships. Operations in the depths of the sea rather than above the sea determine the fate of wars. I researched and found the world's 10 best nuclear submarines that determine the fate of wars for you. While you subscribe to my channel and like my video, I will be telling you about them. 10. Russian Borei-A-class submarines. In 2022, the Russian Navy began sea trials of the Generalissimus Suvorov Borei-A-class submarine. This is a fourth-generation, nuclear-powered submarine that will join the Pacific Fleet. It is the third monumental submarine, after Knyaz Vladimir and Knyaz Oleg. This submarine is almost invisible at sea. It has very advanced movement and maneuvering capabilities. Armed with 16 SLBMs and torpedoes, it was inducted into the Pacific Fleet on December 29, 2022, and carries nuclear-armed missiles. The SLBMs have a range of 6,200 miles. It has approximately 8 MIRVs capable of delivering multiple warheads to separate targets. 9. American Virginia, built by Babcock and Wilcox, nuclear operations. The Virginia-class submarines are the newest submarines in the U.S. Navy's fleet. These nuclear-powered submarines replaced the Los Angeles-class submarines and are better suited for interdiction and surveillance operations. Equipped with Tomahawk missiles and Mk-48 AD-cap torpedoes, they can reach speeds of over 25 knots. They are very good at deep-water operations. They have torpedo rooms that can be easily accessed by divers without surfacing. 8. The British Royal Navy's Vanguard-class submarines. Launched in 1993, HMS Vanguard leads the UK's main underwater patrol of 4 Vanguard-class nuclear submarines. Armed with Trident II D5 missiles and carrying up to 192 MIRV warheads, they play an important role among nuclear submarines. They are armed with Spearfish torpedoes and can reach speeds of up to 25 knots. The last Vanguard-class, commissioned in 1999, is over 20 years old. Despite their great power compared to other countries, the UK plans to replace them with Dreadnought-class submarines by 2030. 7. The Suffren, France's first Barracuda-class attack submarine. In June 2022, the French Navy unveiled the Suffren, the first of the Barracuda-class submarines capable of diving up to 350 meters underwater for 70-day missions. This 99-meter-long submarine is both compact and technologically advanced for underwater operations. Equipped with cruise missiles, wire-guided torpedoes, anti-ship missiles, and mines, Suffren is highly successful in special operations naval missions. Replacing the Triumphant class, the Suffren excels in advanced intelligence and targeting in a smaller and more powerful fleet. Countries with this sub are in a slightly stronger position in naval operations. 6. The American Ohio-class submarine. These submarines are the best nuclear submarines in the U.S. Navy. They are the largest submarines in service, with 14 ballistic missile submarines and guided missile submarines. These submarines can stay under the sea as long as their crew's personal needs can be met. They can submerge to a depth of 800 feet. They have been seen to go under 1,500 feet. They can travel at 30 knots under the sea. They can carry 154 Tomahawk missiles and Trident II D5 nuclear weapons with a range of 6,500 nautical miles and 12 warheads per missile. With Mk-48 torpedoes and 4 torpedo tubes, these submarines were classified by Popular Mechanics as the best of the nuclear submarines. 5. Astute-class. It is a submarine built by the United Kingdom. It entered service with the Royal Navy in 2010. It has 65 33mm torpedo tubes. They can launch Spearfish torpedoes, sub-Harpoon anti-ship missiles, and Tomahawk cruise missiles. Tomahawk Block 4 land attack cruise missiles can hit enemy targets up to 1,700 km. These cruise missiles can hit land targets as well as inflict lethal damage on enemy ships. Thanks to these submarines, the United Kingdom is ahead of other countries in terms of navy. 4. Graney-class. It is a Russian-built submarine. Its most important feature is that it is Russia's last nuclear-powered submarine. It has 24 vertical launch tubes. The most prominent among these tubes are the P-800 Onyxes with a range of 300 kilometers. There are 8 650mm torpedo tubes. These can launch a variety of torpedoes and anti-ship missiles. They can carry 30 anti-ship missiles and torpedoes simultaneously. These submarines play an important role in Russia's maritime dominance. Well, which one was the best among the submarines we have counted so far? Do not forget to express your opinions in the comments. 3. Improved Los Angeles-class. There are currently about 40 improved Los Angeles-class submarines in service with the U.S. Navy, in addition to the Seawolf and Virginia-class submarines. As the name implies, this is a U.S.-built submarine. Compared to the original Los Angeles-class submarines, the improved Los Angeles-class submarines are 7 times quieter. The submarine can carry a wide range of offensive equipment, including Mk-48 torpedoes, sub-Harpoon anti-ship missiles, and Tomahawk land attack cruise missiles. It is capable of operating under glaciers where Russian ballistic missile submarines are hidden. We can say that it has brought the U.S. Navy to very good places in terms of sea dominance. 2. Soryu-class. It is a Japanese-built submarine. The Soryu-class submarine first entered service with the Japanese Navy in 2009. Soryu-class submarines have a hydrodynamic design. Thanks to its design, they are soundproof due to the production of all materials inside as insulation. Their arsenal consists only of torpedoes and sub-Harpoon anti-ship missiles fired from torpedo tubes. As a disadvantage, they cannot use anti-ship and land attack missiles because they do not have a vertical launch system. Nevertheless, it is an extremely important submarine for the Japanese Navy. 1. Seawolf-class. It is a submarine produced by the United States. Seawolf-class submarines are the most advanced and the most expensive lethal submarines in the world. Seawolf-class submarines are the quietest submarines ever built. Seawolf-class submarines are designed to find and destroy the latest Soviet ballistic missile. Submarines such as the Typhoon-class and Akula-class submarines. It has 8 600mm torpedoes in its arsenal. These shells are used to launch Mach 48 torpedoes and sub-Harpoon anti-ship missiles to destroy or damage the target. Traveling at 25 knots, the Seawolf-class submarine is quieter than the stationary Los Angeles-class submarine. We have come to the end of the video where we examined the 10 best nuclear submarines in the world. Which of the submarines we counted was the best in your opinion? And is there a submarine we added to the list? Please express your opinions in the comments. On which topic should we make our next video? Especially, do not forget to specify this in the comments. Your ideas are very important to me. Thank you for watching.